If every day you guys are telling yourselves that you're not good enough, that you're not qualified enough, that you guys can't do this, eventually, guys, you're going to talk yourself into staying stagnant. You guys are going to talk yourself into not wanting to grow. You guys are literally going to talk yourself out of, and it's not even going to be anybody external. It's going to be you in your own mind talking you out of going after the things that you guys want to do. I could sit down right now and ask all of you guys, hey, what's your goals? What's your dreams? And most of you guys would probably be able to tell me, well, my goal would be this. And oftentimes what I would find is when I dig a little deeper with people and I ask these questions, well, what's holding you back? What's stopping you? What it really comes down to is the negative self-talk that they tell themselves. It's a fear that they have that other people are going to place a judgment on them, or other people are going to feel that they're not qualified, even though nobody has ever told them that they're not qualified, or that, they don't want to hear them. It's just the things that we tell ourselves in our head that we believe others may think about us that truly are what's holding us back right now. You guys will, like I said, never be able to operate at a high frequency if you yourself are telling yourself you're not qualified to work on something. You're not deserving of something, right? And again, if you guys don't feel good about yourselves, you guys aren't going to operate at a really high frequency as well too. So where this all really starts with is you guys need to start identifying every time you guys catch yourself saying something negative. And this is going to take a shit ton of work, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. This is hard because we are our own worst critics. We are the ones that when we look ourselves in the mirror every day have the toughest conversation, and ultimately we can be the most cruel to ourselves, right? We are the ones that say some of the meanest things to ourselves in our heads and tell us that we can't do things. We're the ones that, basically break us down. We're the ones that look in the mirror and say, hey, I'm not really happy with that. Your looks, your appearance, it doesn't matter what it is. Oftentimes we find that we are the ones that have the toughest conversations with ourselves. Now, there's two outcomes that can come out of this, guys. I'm not going to say that self-evaluation and having these tough conversations are not a good thing, because truth be told, guys, this is something that is fuel to my fire. But I had to really learn how to take this and turn it into fuel instead of turning into water, right? Because these negative things can be water on your guys' fire and really put out that ambition and really put out that drive that you guys might have out there. If you don't know how to properly process this and use it to your guys' advantage, I now like to use a lot of this negative self-talk to myself, and it's actually fuel for my fire, and it's what propels me. But as you guys can see, it's just a simple shift in the mindset and how you guys look at these things and what you do with this that can make the biggest impact and difference for you. Really what it comes down to, guys, is it's really hard to make a massive change. I'm not saying one day you're going to wake up and have this all figured out and it's going to be super easy and all of a sudden you're going to be massively successful because you learned how to manage your negative self-talk in your head. I'm not saying that at all. This is going to take a lot of work. Truth be told, this is going to be one of the hardest conversations that you guys are going to have with yourself on a day-to-day basis, because this is the one that you guys have to break a really hard habit. I don't know how old you guys are. I'm 37 right now, rolling up on 38, and I've got a lot of years of negative self-talk. I still have it, even at some level of success. I still have a long way to go. Still, some days wake up and have this negative self-talk with myself, and I don't know a single goddamn successful person in my circle that also doesn't have some form of negative self-talk. However, we have all found ways to get over this eventually and work our way through it and figure out how to catch us when it's happening, right? How to catch this negative self-talk when I'm giving it to myself.